Hey people, how's it hanging? Righty, here we are.
Do you need something?
Okay, what was first on the list? A bunch of places over here we haven't discovered in this corner of the map. Going the long way.
Rhea been talking herself up to impossible heights as usual. Don't let her get to you. Welcome to the Western Watchtower. Not much happens out here, truth be told. But we still fulfill an important duty. Villagers from Applewatch use these roads every day, so they need to be kept safe. Traders, merchants, travelers, they all need these roads too, since we're so close to Bruma and Cyrodiil's so bustling. So it's a shame that threats keep cropping up constantly. Take just recently, for instance. Got some fresh-faced upstart bandits wandering the Gerals and harassing travelers. No idea why they've suddenly come up here, but we need to get rid of them. We've finally gotten resupplied, so hopefully we should be prepared to take them out next time we get the chance.
Well, I'll kill him for you.
You'd do that? Well, if you feel you're capable, I certainly won't refuse the help. However, if you would, could you do me a favor? The leader of those bandits has a magical sword. If you can, bring it back with you. As a trophy, it'd be incredibly good for morale around here.
You got it. First, let's explore. See what's up here. Probably nothing worthwhile, but you never know. Irregular guard. Gold. At least we didn't break any picks.
Hello.
Alright. Ooh, tundra cotton. Wrong way. Capstone Cave. It's got a mushroom farm here. I'm gonna pick all those mushrooms for our potion.
Got a good haul yesterday. Good haul indeed. Might go buy myself some Surly Brothers. What could that
He
be?
dead already? Oh shit. A little dramatic. Yep. You're dead. I can confirm. Oh, it keeps going. Shall we? Get all these mushrooms while we're here. Do some mining. Let's make a lot of noise. Look at all these delicious, nutritious mushrooms. Texture on that rock is weird. Look at that shit.
Want to know how you can tell the rich ones apart from the poor ones? The rich ones have the most punched faces.
Now, one thing I've noticed about Nordic Souls, people detect you a lot sooner. Can't be as sneaky. Alright, let's
Who's there?
Dude, she was ready to go. I didn't even shoot and she was already...
Knew I heard something.
Oh yeah, we were trying something. We were gonna pick up as many swords as possible and give them to one of my followers. It looks like she just wears them. Right now she's got like 6 or 7 swords on her. Let me show you. Not you. You're my mule. Look, she's got like 4 or 5 swords around her belt.
I'm
So
still here.
we're gonna see exactly how many
What do you need to take?
swords we can load her up with. Maybe she's gonna look like a ball of swords by the time we're done with this. Here you go, babe. 2 more for you. And I'll give you another bow. I don't need that bow, right?
Let's go.
Look fantastic. No mushroom left behind. I feel like this is where we were before, right? We just come in a circle? Oh, it's new. These two brave mushroom pickers now in a grave. In life you were good lads, but alas you ended up there because of falling slabs. Now that we have your share of gold, to the tavern we shall go forth, while you lie in there with mold. Here's someone hammering away. Must be in the next room. Okay. I guess I'm done climbing the mushroom wall. Catch me. The way we came. Not gonna worry about those. Get the easy ones. I don't need every single mushroom in the cave, right? Who goes first? You look important. I'm about to die. Vigorous healing. That's what I need. We're gonna do a quick save because it's been a while. It would suck to lose all of those shrooms, right? Cardinal rule, save. I don't know where I was aiming with that. This guy downed all of you? Oh, come on.
You can't win this. There's no escape. Come on. Let's see you put up.
Yeah, just focus on me. Just let them come up behind you. I'll rip you a new one. Stupid ass. What else you guys got for me? Good. Take a moment to sit. You gave me trouble. Yes, I need to make potions. Desperately. Abandoned experiment log. We're gonna take those for later. What can we make? First, we start with any health potions we can make. Or health. We can just burn everything else, right? Except for the Nirn root, we need that. Of course, this is going to dramatically increase our weight, so... Where is our weight? I can't even see it in this menu. No. Whatever, I can just dump it on a follower. Not much more, I hope. Yeah, that's it. Get your potions. Step right up. Alright, is it cleared? It's cleared. We cleared Capstone. But didn't we come here for a quest? Is that this one? Yeah, it says search for information about whatchamacallit? Thief's whereabouts. Supposedly, this is it. We did pick up those documents, like... I read them, right? This one. Okay, some guy's gonna be looking for... Hello, Winner C. How are you doing? He's wearing a pot on his head and he's riding a unicorn. Never thought I'd see the day when he... Wait a second, is that Titus made? Number 4, never again. Still going to harvest. That doesn't help me. See what else we can uncover. Tell me, buddy, what's up? How's it going this evening? No, I don't see much in the way of evidence, you know, they're looking for. This is the second or third evidence quest where it's been relatively vague about what exactly it wants from me. There's obviously a bathroom. That's a shit bucket. We're in somebody's bathroom. One of these ways do we come from? Place we just came from.
Mind
Where is this
yourself.
one? Yeah, I'm at a loss here. Anybody been through this cave? The fuck it is I'm supposed to find as evidence? Whatever, it's cleared for now, so we can always come back. I mean, was it on the dead dude? This guy? I haven't been in this room, so this looks promising. Is there an empty chest up there? Evidence do you need? Alright, I'm just gonna double check, because I really don't feel like coming here twice. Name of the quest? Alright, Gemini, do your thing. What an insightful question. This is not the place for this particular quest. Although it kind of looks like it is, right? Like, search the bandit den for information, and we're literally here. We can do the Apple Watch quest right next to it while we figured this out. Because, Gemini is failing us on this one. Why am I even bothering with Gemini? I can just online. On the nearby dead body of another bandit is a note from the ringleader saying he is planning to meet Etienne in the Bruma Caves. Note from Dar Zorben. Do we have this note, people? Did I pick it up? There we go, that's it. I didn't read it. I'm surprised it didn't just trigger by me picking it up. Well, that was a lot of bullshit for nothing. Let's go.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
We just did, idiot. Alright guys, give me 60 seconds. Gonna take a quick 60-second break. When I come back, we are going to go to Apple Watch and clear up those other quests we got. Okay? Here, I'll give you guys something nice to look at. Alright, folks. I need to get back to it. Thanks for waiting, if you did wait. Give me a quick minute. How y'all doing tonight? Alright, let's get back to it. So, we had just completed this quest here. Well, not completed, but advanced it. Absent Antiquity. Got the note from the bandit in that cave. This cave is Capstone Cave, right there next to Bruma. Now we're heading to Applewatch, going to work on this quest. Well, it is. Maybe it's an extra. It says... Whatever, dude. We're gonna get to Applewatch and figure out what it is. There you go. Get cider from Jurgis Malumea at Applewatch. That's what we're doing next. Applewatch. Nice and cute. Hey peeps.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep it away from me.
Spell, dude. You're overdue on your shipment of cider.
Ah, yes. Sorry about that. Avon was feeling a little under the weather recently. Didn't help he was run ragged. Here's the cider for Stantis. Take it back to him. I'm sure he's arranged payment for you, yes?
Thanks, but you have more dialogue.
Welcome, traveler.
Hey, bud. Yesterday, somehow my internet said bye. I'm not coming back. I thought so, right? I played for an extra hour, and I didn't hear from you. And I was like, you know what? I gotta call it quits anyway, so... Welcome back. So yeah, we just completed one little mini-quest. Not really, but we just got a note to advance a quest from a cave. Killed a bandit leader. Now we're here at Applewatch. We just got a shipment of cider that was delayed. And, thank you for subscribing, Sharon Patig. And now we're just checking out all the dialogue and lore and anything cool about Applewatch. I love hard cider, and but we produce a lot of it in this area of the country, so I'm gonna check this out.
Plague's a strong word, stranger. But there are some little scourges that like to harass us, yes? Recently, an unusually strong alpha wolf and his pack have been roaming around, and coming a little too close to the village for comfort.
He's talking about
If you'd
me.
slay them for me, before they can do any harm, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, still in Bruma.
Excellent! The Divines must have sent you, traveler.
Talking about you.
The wolves tend to prowl just northeast of Applewatch.
Right? I'll take care of your wolves. I don't know what they'd be doing.
Welcome to Applewatch. Make yourself at home.
Explain what this place is.
Applewatch? Just a humble apple orchard and a humble family turning those apples into cider for the people of Cyrodiil. Nothing glamorous.
What's up, Isabel? How's it going?
Work, eh? Well, we've got nothing fancy. No exciting adventures or mighty beasts to slay. But we could always use a bit of help gathering apples for our cider. Tell you what, I'll pay you for any apples you bring me from the orchard. My old back just isn't what it used to be.
We're going apple picking? Let's do it.
See you
What do you got
around.
to say?
Red Diamond's gone. Gurgis won't stop talking about it. I think it got to him, you know.
What the hell's a red diamond?
We're a small place with small offerings. Nothing here for troublemakers.
Can't see your text anymore. No, it should still be showing up. Give me 1 second, let me check that out. Yes, I mostly play this game. Yeah, I just started playing again. I used to play a long time ago. but I never streamed it, so now I'm getting back into it. As you can see, we have some mods installed, so it's kind of keeping it fresh for me. You can't see your text. Yeah, I can't see it either. Okay. Gonna copy and paste the social stream link again into Streamlabs, see if that fixes it. Where am I from? I'm from the US, in the state of New Jersey. Where are you from? I mean, no, it's not showing up on my Streamlabs preview either, so chances are it's something with that. California. Also pretty nice. Boom, there we go. Now it's good. I do like art. Are you going to offer your artistic services to me? Yep.
Ah, yes. It was... I don't know who did it. Bandits? Thieves? Vampires?
Oh no, I fucked up the sound now.
If you be so
no,
generous, traveler, I won't be one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Perhaps a distasteful thing to say, given the circumstances. Regardless, if you bring Red Diamond back to me, there'll be some gold in it for your services.
I'll tell you what, I have some experience with design and stuff like that and digital marketing. More than anything, what I'm interested in is I want somebody to help me like with the little images, you know, on your Twitch and Kick profile. Like people have the little banners between the sections. And I want something that kind of represents the brand style that I'm going for. Like if you check out my YouTube and stuff, you can kind of see what that looks like. So if you, yeah, right. So if you want, you can send me a message on YouTube, or you can send me an email. It's just wodenswood@gmail.com, just like my username, and show me some samples. Show me what you got, because that's really what I'm looking for. Just people who can make a bunch of different banners and stuff for me. I really haven't done much with my Discord. You just went to sleep? What if we had more to talk to you about, old man? I know you're busy picking... No, you don't have anything. I'm sorry. Go back, go back, go back. Get back down. Alright, folks. You guys look ready to kill, so let's go pick some apples and kill some wolves.
Can I help you?
You just said one thing. You said, oh, talk to my husband if you want to know who whatchamacallit is. Red whatever. Red chamomile. Get out of here. Alright, let's check out this mill. It's sad. What's sad? Oh, we need a key. Check out the lower buildings. Yes, I can add you. Horses here. Stables. Pretty much. Oh, look at them good rabbits. It's a lot of rabbits. I like how they're different sizes. Like that adds realism to it. Look, there's like medium-sized rabbits and long rabbits. Should I film the shit out of this place?
Welcome to Apple Watch.
How did you come to Apple Watch?
I came here looking for something, and I found it. Never went back. I was born in such. Expected to be a soldier, but the life never fed. Before I came to Apple Watch, my hands were used for taking life. Now my hands till the earth and bring life. The farmer's trade isn't glamorous, but it's mine, and I'm content.
You're not a Malumea, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm Benuni Alfena, originally from Such.
You told me that.
Farewell.
Right? You like that? There's plenty more where that came from. What happens if I boost the rabbits? Do you think they'll, You think they'll shake? How realistic is the ragdoll rabbit physics? You can boost the rabbits.
Hey, watch it!
Get one more good foos here on the apple basket. I'm so sorry. It's the weather. They did. That is the realism I expect. If I dragon shout at rabbits in real life, I expect them to do that. Oh, you want some water? No, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So, let's check out the last building here at Apple Watch. It's a cute little cider facility. This is Abon and Pelena's house, right? Is that the old couple? Those are their names? Or this is like their sons or something? Hello?
How are you this fine day? Gurgis is a good man and a strong leader. Without him, this settlement would have gone to the Timberwolves by
He's
now.
got no actual dialogue. She just says that and pieces out. Okay, you sleep. Your husband home? I'd like to have a word with him. That they got their ale. Are you peeing into the fire? Oh god, you're cooking, thank god.
Welcome to Apple Watch, stranger.
You don't seem happy here in Apple Watch.
You noticed? I guess I don't really try to hide it. Yeah, it's true.
Why not come with me? That was fast.
With you? You know, as much as I lust after adventure and excitement, I don't think it's really my calling. If I tried that kind of thing, I'd be dead within the week. No, stranger, I'm content to admire such things from afar. My place is here. Thanks for the offer, though. See you.
I don't know how he did it, but now that he rejected me, I want him more than ever. Please come with me.
I bet you've seen some things. The kind of things I've never seen.
Let me whisk you away.
I sometimes head to Bruma to deliver cider to the inn.
We can go much further than that. Just come with me. Alright, if you're not, I'm just gonna thum your meal. Enjoy your fucking food, bro. You are mine now, boy.
Murder! Murder!
Should I should probably reload, right? I don't want to leave the world like this. We had our fun. We saw what it would be. It's like, you know, what you're imagining in your mind when you punch somebody or kill somebody. But you don't actually do it, right? So now we're gonna make things back to normal. Alright, everybody's alive again. We're good. I like how they just go to town. She was just ready to lob off his head. All I did was sneeze on their grilled chicken breast, which looks kind of weird. But, alright, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. How about you, kid? You got any special dialogue for me?
Are you an adventurer? You're an adventurer, aren't you?
I used to be, until I took an arrow to the knee. I actually did receive an ankle injury, maybe like 12 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and it kind of does prevent me from doing some like extreme sports and like things like that. So, it resonates with me. I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow in the knee. Alright. Way up high in the apple tree, one apple looking down at me. Why can't I pick these? That's tedious. You guys want to help me? Come on. Oh look, this is how you know the apples are good. They got fertilizer going here. Nightshade, it only grows on graves, right? Yeah, I guess they won't. None of them is doing nothing. I don't think I've ever gone apple picking. They grow so many apples in this part of the country. I've gone berry picking, right? Blueberries, also they grow a lot of them here. Nobody goes cranberry picking because they grow those in water. You'd have to go in with waders with those big rubber boots. Nobody does that. Unless you work there at the cranberry farms. Alright, so that was Apple Watch. Pretty uneventful. What did we even, oh yeah, we're bringing back his shipment. Find the horse Red Diamond in the Gerals. This is what they were talking about, as a horse. And they say he's right around the corner, so we're gonna go get that horse. And then we found a couple of, look at that, unexplored caves back here in the corner. So we're gonna check those out. Don't tell me the horse is in a cave. Uh-oh. Not that steep. Is this a wall? Not apple trees or tomato plants. Well, I mean, we just passed some apple trees, but those were pretty sad apple trees. They look more like dogwood trees. Apple trees are bigger before they start producing apples. And the tomato plants, you're right. I don't remember seeing any. They got the potatoes, right? I've seen leeks growing. I've definitely seen cabbage growing. But you're right. Maybe Skyrim imports all of its tomatoes. It's cold. That actually makes perfect sense, right? Tomatoes, are very finicky. They don't like it too cold or too warm. This, however, is perfect, like, Brussels sprout and, like, cabbage country and potato country. Oh, it's one of the creepy man mountain lions again. Dude, somebody needs to fix the legs of these motherfuckers. Okay. The horse is dead. What was the deer doing with a garnet? Those tracks. God damn it, it did go into a cave. Get out of here with your publicity, wet bean. What kind of a name is that? It's like those generic Xbox Live gamer tags that people used to get. Like when you used to sign up, you just press a button and it would auto-generate. But everybody had names like Authentic Skateboard 27 or like Endangered Marsupial 36 or something like that. It was like the weirdest names. Yeah, Bear with a Ring. Had a bunch of those. The wolves with bars of gold. Alright, so they said the horse is in here, right?
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
Don't spoil the surprise for me, Uthgirth. You see any trouble? What's that orange shit? Oh my god. That thing is cool. It looks bigger than a regular ogre. It is dark, yeah, I know. Even for me, how do you think I feel with the overlay? Fuck. He's dead. I can bring back the meat and the hide. This horse cannot be claimed. No shit, dude. My boy was doing some work. Here, don't I have a torch or something? This is a little ridiculous. Ain't nothing up here, right? This would have been the perfect place for a chest. I'm almost pissed off that it's not here. For real. Okay, so that was it. I'll take some mushrooms from this dude. Too dark, I couldn't even see my D. That's, well, I mean, like, what else could you possibly mean? There's only one possible thing I was thinking of. They're saying arc instead of Darius. Alright. That was that, right? It still says follow the horse tracks. But, like, we did, dude. What else do you need me to discover? This is weird. We saw the dead horse, the body, literally. What else do we need? Thank you for subscribing, Lenny Ventar. We followed the horse tracks. We killed the giant-ass troll. And next to it, we found the body of the dead horse. Whatever, I guess I'll assume that it's just not an updated marker, and then once we get back to the dude who gave the quest an Apple Watch, he'll understand. If not, it might be bugged. Alright, what else is in this corner of the world? Maybe it wasn't supposed to be dead. Don't tell me that, dude. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be dead. What are the chances it would be alive? Like, really? When have you ever seen, like, a hostage rescue mission in Skyrim where you have to save the horse before the ogre eats it? We're gonna check out this other cave and that thing. That's it, right? In this corner, there's nothing else. Skyrim can do dirty stuff. I had a friend back when we were teenagers. We were doing our first playthrough when the game came out, and he wanted to see if he could lock himself in a cage, right? It's one of those cages where you pull a chain and this gate comes down slowly, and so he managed to lock himself in there and could not get himself out, and he realized his last save was like many levels before, hours and hours of gameplay, and so he felt kind of stupid for doing that. At the end of the day, I told him, like, why would you even try that? Like, you know, I mean, that's how real life works, right? If you drink poison, you're gonna die. You don't have to guess what's gonna happen. You lock yourself in a cage with no way to get out. You're gonna be yeah. Alright, so let's check out Whitestone Cave now.
This stream is brought to you by Wodenswood. Follow Wodenswood on Twitch and YouTube for more. In a world of a highly modified Skyrim, one man, one mission to become the Bowmaster. Join Wodenswood on his extremely long, sometimes boring journey.
What do we got here? The crabs. Let me get my bow. Honey, we's eating crab for dinner tonight. Well, it would be fine if he would be on a PC, but something else, he is doomed. Doomed, you say? Nailed that crab. Oh, look, it's a baby crab. Ah! This region of the country is also famous for its crab, in particular to the south. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, that area. Got some fine-ass crab coming from there. Further up north, you got lobsters and stuff from the coast of Cape Cod, Maine. And you got mussels from Prince Edward Island in Nova Scotia. So like all of like the weird seafood, like the non-fish seafood, the good stuff comes from this part of the country. Alright. That's obviously gonna open. Alright. Thought you were gonna surprise me, you Mirelurk. It does, dude. I could go for some crab cakes right now, or like some mussels and marinara sauce. It's one of my favorite things. Like salivating just thinking about it. What's up with this? Do you know anything about this, this dungeon here? What's it called? Whitestone Cave cleared. We just cleared some crabs. There must be more behind this, dude. Or maybe there's a quest involved. It seems like they did that a little too much, right? A lot of the locations here in Bruma, you can't get in there without the quest, or you get in there and they all start killing you and they're not supposed to, etc., etc. So I feel like something is going to happen here once we have the quest for it. That you never saw. Alright, well I guess we're gonna leave it because we just cleared a couple of crabs. This is relatively... Oh. Big money. But it said cleared, which is strange. Definitely not cleared, dude. You can't trust the cleared bullshit in Bruma. I'm hoping the rest of Nordic Souls, like the actual dungeons from Skyrim, when it says cleared, it really is cleared, because that's what I love doing. Because there's an exit here, but... You see what I mean? This is like the type of cave you would find in Oblivion. Like dumb and basic like this. Open sesame. Right. I'm gonna give you a perfect overview of Bruma while I take another 60-second break. And when I come back, we are going to... Let's plan that out now, right? Let's come up with a strategy. I guess the strategy is go back to Apple Watch and tell this mofo I found his dead horse and hope that the place marker updates. Didn't mean to fast travel, I just wanted to put a marker. Whatever, we can try this while I'm here. If not, I'll leave you nice and cozy within the confines of this dude's house, which is now locked. Yep, I'll be back.
Those fools are actually fighting! Look there! A fight!
Should be good. Ha! Me not even hurt.
Alright, I'm back. You're listening to Three Dog Radio. Where's that from? Tell me. Three Dog Radio. I see no fighting. I just got badass Uthgerd right there. With all of my best gear. Look at that. She is putting up more things. She's got the axe that I just gave her. She likes that one. We're going to keep on loading her up with every sword that we find. I keep forgetting. Next time I kill a bunch of enemies, if you can, remind me. Pick up all their weapons. Uthgerd is going to become a ball of swords.
Mine's red cap of Big Ash Rock. It's good.
I assume it happens with the other ones too, so we should load him up. The Reekling, I don't... Did he ever wear the dagger we gave him? Does he still have anything? Where are you? There you go. The stance with the axe. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's exactly how an axe like that should be carried, right? I wonder if it changes with the other weapons. We're gonna check that out. She has a staff or something. So you, buddy, you have your Reekling spears. Friend. What else you got on you? Did I give you anything?
Give Redcap things.
I'm trying. We give him a dagger, but that's not really visible. I don't see a dagger on his waist belt or anything. Oh. Oh, he goes invisible when we crouch. I wish I could control him. The perfect little thief. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
That spell look. How are you this fine day?
Alright, we're talking to your pappy, right? House is open. They're still sleeping? It's like 1 in the afternoon. Where are these guys? Oh, maybe now we can check this building out. It was locked. Buddy.
Stranger.
We met before. Don't call me a stranger.
Bye.
Seriously? This pisses me off. By the way, there's an actual Oblivion questline added in the vanilla, which is nice. Not that fancy, but cool, and you can get a badass sword and mace out of that. Oblivion questline added in the vanilla. Elaborate. You mean in the new Oblivion, a modification for that, or in this game they added some Oblivion stuff? Alright, it kind of bothers me that we, Here, I gotta check it out. Let's look it up. Anybody who's watching who decides to do this quest, make sure we figure it out for them. It just says follow the horse tracks. What was that horse's name? Red Diamond? Red Diamond. Nordic Souls Quest. Bug? Question mark? There is a video. I normally hate watching videos to figure out tutorials because you know you have to like skip ahead and stuff like that, versus like with text you can just kind of skim until you get to exactly where you need to go. I'm not one to follow video tutorials, but we're gonna be right here. No, it's dead in this one, so let's see what happens. Once you touch the horse, open his inventory, it's supposed to update. So now that we've loaded, we're gonna again reload this cave and see if it's gonna work for us. If not, oh dude. Yeah, okay, we had to clear his inventory. Right, maybe not everybody has to do that, but for me, I had to take every single thing from Red Diamond's inventory. I'm definitely going to post a little tutorial online. Because that's kind of confusing. Or, not confusing, but it's just not clear. You add me. I have not. I haven't stopped playing. I will do it, but, yeah, within the next couple of days, probably. I actually really don't use Discord that much, honestly. Send me an email to wodenswood@gmail.com if you're interested in sending me samples. That's pretty much the only way that you're guaranteed to have a direct line of communication with me. Maybe YouTube message or something like that, but honestly, your best bet is, look at that big old blue bitch. So yeah, if you're serious about gaining a new client, you can send me an email to that email address. I will not be doing the adding or anything like that, right? But you have to reach out to me through the medium that I give you. That's how it works. I've been on that side of business before. Now that we did this, we can go. And we still have to kill that scamp. That's one that we picked up yesterday, if you remember. I'm interested to see an Oblivion scamp in Skyrim. That's like kind of historic for me. Apple Watch is right in front of us. It's like the reason of the first Oblivion crisis, if I'm not mistaken. Some crazy mages calls for it. But as a Dragonborn, you're going to help the Vigilante? Okay, the Vigilante to stop it before it is done, but you will actually going to enter a small happening. Okay, so it's like a mini instance or something? That sucks. I was just kind of hoping to be wandering around here in the snow, and you see a little fucking scamp running around, burning things. I am also on Instagram under the same name, Wodenswood. If you want, you can add me and send me a message. Again, don't get your clientele to add you, right? Your clientele gives you information, they give you leads, and then you add them. You approach them through the mediums like that.
Welcome to Apple Watch.
At least this guy's a little
Bye.
more decent. I need to speak to his father. He's the owner of the horse. They're still sleeping. 3 o'clock. There you are. What kind of farmer locks his house during the day when he's walking around his farm? That doesn't happen.
Welcome, traveler. You say news, and I see no horse following you. So he's...
He dead. He real dead.
Yes, well, this is all quite a lot to take in, you see. I'm not sad, it's just that he was an extremely valuable part of our business, and
Why? You don't need a horse to plow the fields for apple trees.
Yes, well, I suppose you deserve your payment regardless. Here, this should cover your expenses. I hope. Now, I must go. Tend to some business.
Unless he was hauling carts full of apples, right? You can use them for that, but...
Welcome to Apple Watch. Make yourself
My
at home.
Instagram is Wodenswood, all one word, lowercase, no punctuation, no spaces, no dashes, no underscores. If you want, you can add me and send me a message. For real. If you make it as easy as possible for the client, right? I told you I might be interested in your services. I'm giving you the avenues to contact me, and you're still telling me, the customer, to take the extra step to add you. Right? That's not the way to go about it, dude. That's not how sales works. Look at this. You want to see sales? I've got apples to sell. Watch me sell apples.
Honest pay for honest work.
You see that? I sold him the apples right here. I didn't tell him, oh, I'm going to go to Bruma and you meet me there and I'll sell you the apples there, right? That's an extra step for the customer and they're not going to want to do that. Don't do an extra step for the customer. Add me Unless you're a bot or something, and for some reason you can't send me a fucking friend request on Instagram, or send me an email or something like that. Yeah, dude, honestly.
Talk to you later.
I would love to see what you have, you know, maybe you're very talented as a graphical artist, but, you know, be the salesman. Silver sword law buddy. What, this guy has a silver sword? Or what, you're talking about this person who's trying to sell me their fucking services and making me add them, like it's my responsibility to contact the seller. I hate that shit. All of them are like that. Everybody that comes in here, oh, add me, or whatever. No, dude, you add me. I literally gave you the avenues to fucking communicate with me. Those are your leads. Don't ask for me to fucking cookie cutter the leads in your inbox in whatever platform you want. Bro, I told you, my name's Wodenswood. You can find me on any platform in the world under the name Wodenswood. So, like, pick one of them. Any one of them. I'll probably find your message. Really. Alright, so we're out of here. We're out of... I'm sorry. I'm being a little rude. I apologize. It's just like, for real. Come on, dude. Sales 101. Give me a break. So, let's continue with this. I've done this. We need to return back to Bruma to... Oh no, we're gonna kill the Alpha Wolf in Grimclaw. That's another one we haven't done. I don't see any... It must be in the world, like not in a cave or something, because there's no... Oh, there's a cave right there. That's the scamp... Oh, it's not the scamp cave. Next to it. But we killed the wolf, and then we go to the cave. I feel like there's something here. Deja vu. We've been here. We took everything of value. For real, dude. Watch how many clients you actually get if you take the time to make it easy for them to receive your messages and stuff instead of asking them to add you. Oh shit. I'm just gonna let this happen. Oh, you wanna... No one's sitting dead in his deja vu. I know, it was weird. There were no bodies there. I feel like originally we did kill somebody. But that coffin felt familiar. I'm not gonna lie, since I've been playing Skyrim, I've been having some weird dreams, dude. Some Skyrim dreams. It's fucked up. In particular, Bruma dreams, because we haven't done much in Skyrim. We kinda hightailed it out of Skyrim as quickly as possible. We found this place by mistake. I don't know if you were with me on the night that I did that. I was just trying to clear the southern region of Falkreath around the lake, and I came upon that pass, Serpent's Trail. And I knew that there was a Bruma expansion and that you could find it. Yes, definitely. If you followed me, I will look at that when I'm done with this stream, and then I will 100% contact you. Thank you so much. Like, I definitely will. However, I'm not going to do it while I'm streaming, right? The only thing I stop streaming to do is smoke. And I'm about to do that in a few minutes, but, yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Juvie Abacia. About 15% of my total followers and subscribers on YouTube are from the United States. Can you guys guess where the majority are from? The country.
Like that was the last of them.
Once again.
You're never gonna guess. We got that undiscovered cave that we're gonna check out, and then we can fast travel wherever we need to turn in that Grimclaw quest. But yeah, I'm sorry. As I was saying, please do not ask me again if I have read your messages or saw your messages. I will check it out after the stream. I promise you. I won't leave you hanging. So most of my subscribers on YouTube are from Indonesia. Yeah, that's right. I'm kind of a big deal in Indonesia and the Philippines. That it's probably just because YouTube understands, like, you want results from your campaigns, your advertising campaigns, you want followers. And honestly, it costs a lot of money to advertise to people in the US and Canada and the UK and stuff. Those are tier 1 countries. And it costs pennies on the dollar to advertise in other countries like Indonesia and the Philippines and stuff. So they try to do a mix of like high quality followers, a couple of US dudes following you, and majority just like empty numbers. And I don't want to say empty, but honestly, they're just like, you know, people in random parts of the world clicking on the subscribe button who may or may not be interested in your content exactly. But I don't know if it's the same way for everyone that starts doing paid publicity on YouTube, right? Like they naturally give you those countries or not. Or if maybe there is something about my style that resonates with people from Southeast Asia a little more than other creators. I have no idea, but that's what the algorithm decided. So, thank you for subscribing, JR46. Where are you from? Is it Indonesia? So yeah, if I ever take a trip to Indonesia, I'm gonna be fighting off the ladies, right? Probably not, but I think Redkin fights off more ladies than I do. Sorry, Redcap. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as a pickup line whenever I go to, I'm gonna use that as a pickup line whenever I go to bars around here. Be like, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal in Indonesia. You might not have heard of me, but there's a million of people with names you can't pronounce that have heard of me, so. That's a lot of fire. I'm just gonna enjoy the show. They killed that many timberwolves like that? It smells so bad in here, like burnt hair. An honor to be the first North African that follows. North African. That's cool. Where in North Africa? My coffee comes from Ethiopia and Kenya. I love, was it Ethiopian Ergachief? The best coffee in the world, the birthplace of coffee. I lived for 7 years in Colombia. They got good coffee, but nothing compares to the motherland of coffee, Africa. Oh, that's right, Tunisia. I forgot. I didn't realize that was North Africa. For me, it feels like in the central region of the country, but you're right. Thinking about the map, it is to the north. We're actually quite close to Morocco and Spain, right? Like, there are many Tunisian refugees who have crossed the sea in boats, correct? Next to Egypt. Directly south of Egypt or north of Egypt? Is it? There are some bears just like going to town on somebody here. No, don't aggro me. I want to see what happens here. Wait, I can just finish you off. North, okay, I see. What the hell's going on here? We're all just spectating. I'm trying to figure this out too, guys. I don't... Oops, I hit Lydia. Actually on the top of the African continent. Oh, they knocked over the cabbages. Chew! Okay. What was that, like, clusterfuck there? Everybody... Were the bears not supposed to be there? Thank you. Yes, bless me.
What are you, a kid? Playing a game of hide and seek?
What those bears doing here? I feel like they weren't supposed to be in here. Some random spawn. Ended up fucking over the NPCs in here. Ooh, that's some good ass salt. Is it cleared though? That's the room of caverns is not cleared. Where are you hiding? I will kill you where you stand. Just call out, and we'll rush to you and end it quickly, mercifully.
Who made that noise?
Me. Oye, maricones, ¿dónde están? Why? Why are you fighting each other? You're my followers. Stop. Lydia. Redcap, stop. Lydia is stronger than Redcap. ¿Están bien? No más. Dejemos de pelear. ¿Sí? Redcap.
Come at me.
Oh, he's going at it again. They're gonna do this until we leave. Hopefully they stop after we leave. Just give up, dude. Like a Pomeranian trying to go after a fucking pit bull. Alright. Buddy, you haven't commented in a while. You still there? Or did your internet crap out on us? Alright, we already went through here. Let's stop dicking around.
Be careful.
That was the way we came. Any other entrances? The most annoying thing. What is the most annoying thing? Your internet? Or the fact that my followers are trying to kill each other in front of me? Or the Good girl. Alright, there's nothing else we can do here, dude. The internet and the fact that your followers had a beef. This is more than beef, this is... Can we stuff him in there? Put you through this hole. Is there an invisible wall or something? Or the icicles are fucking with me? I just want him to go where no man has ever gone before. Get up in there. Oh! There we go. Yeah, you got your upper section up there. Oh, no. Keep on feeding your legs through. You're doing fantastic. Come on, Thug Scout. That's like the perfect rapper name. Good job, Thug Scout. You did it. Alright. Hello, Thug Scout. Probably a chest down there, but we're gonna take the stairs first. Can't see shit either. And this is like big. Buddy? Why not? It's the finer things in life. Shoving dudes in wall holes is like what I look for. If you're not shoving dudes in wall holes, what are you doing? We need a torch. They're still fighting. What happened to our torch? Did I like throw it or it expired or something? Marica, no hay nadie aquí que tiene un torch. Huevones. Yo no puedo ver nada. I can't see anything. This is where we... I thought he died for real. This is where we came from. Let's just go up. No, there's nothing up. Decent. I hope I didn't make a mistake by coming all the way down here. I mean, there's a way out, but like... anything worthwhile, or just literally... Dude, it's so dark. He's gonna use all of his Reekling spears trying to hit Lydia. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is where we were. I have no idea. We're in Bruma Caverns. I wish I had a torch. What happened to my torch? I need to get a torch so I can thoroughly explore that. Unless there's nothing down there of significant. Can this be lit? Do I have fire? I have fire arrows. Let's try it out. Got a lot of fire arrows.
Watch it.
Why doesn't that work? He's got a torch. How about if I just... if I left it knocked like this, that'd be cool if it lit up for me. It doesn't even do any ambient light. That's the dumbest thing. Right, I don't think there's anything here. Regardless, I'll come back when I have a torch. Unless we find some people. You got one? Leave you naked. Oh yeah, we gotta take the sword. Dude, you gotta remind me to pick up swords because we're trying to cover Lydia in swords. Not Lydia, but the other one. Uthgerd.
Let's get going.
Yeah, you sound like you can carry a lot of weight with that name.
What do you need to take? Lead on then.
Start spam. You have to. That looks like a trapdoor if I've ever seen one. All types of weapons. Everything. Dude, that looks like such a door, it's not even funny. Trap only. Whatever. I grow weary of this place. We will return. So we have more information. Lord, the real question is, how do we get out of here? Fuck. That's... Yeah, I hate that cave. Definitely the Bruma caves are more closer to Oblivion than they are to Skyrim, and I don't like that. We do have one more undiscovered place. Seriously. I forgot. We just nuked that wolf. I don't want to set the world on fire. Like, this reeks of Oblivion. It's kind of cool they kept the style. That's right, this is in Cyrodiil. This is not Skyrim, so it would have Oblivion style ruins. Alright, we're gonna check this out, but before we do, I'm going to take a quick little 30-second smoke break. Thanks for waiting with me. Yeah, I did. I think I have a couple of those. And I've got a spell or something too, so... Isn't it a perk? You can get that in the archery system, perk system. I don't remember. Also, when I come back, I've got a really cool idea for a stream that I wanted to run by you. So give me a quick second and try it out together. Right. Also, if you want, dude, it would do me a favor if from now on you watch me on YouTube. Because that counts for watch hours. I'm trying to monetize. Like Kick, I'm just doing that, seeing what can happen. But on YouTube, it actually counts towards that. And then once enough people watch me, YouTube sees that, you know, I should monetize this person, and then it'll be cool. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I noticed when I have 1 or 2 diehard followers, diehard fans like you, sorry, not even fans, dude, diehard friends, like you're my friend. So diehard friends like you on YouTube, like then people start filling in. Like the algorithm sees when there's somebody like you that stays for like hours with me and chills, they like that. That's a good sign. So if you want, you can switch over to YouTube. That would be super cool. But if not, that's also cool. So anyway, the idea I wanted to run by you, I was thinking an idea for a sub-stream. Let's fuck with this. Wait, we have this explored, right? Like, on our map, so we can come back here. Sorry, I'm stupid. Yeah, I multi-stream YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So if you're not following me on Twitch already, please do that, because for some reason it's super hard to get followers on Twitch. But YouTube is where I'm most active. That's where I post my videos and my clips and my shorts and stuff, so YouTube is the easiest for me. And Woden's Wood is the name, just the same as everything else. Alright, so we have this discovered Riel. We're going to check that out. That looks interesting. But first, I want to go back to Castle Bruma, not Castle Bruma, but Bruma in general. I have an idea for a sub-stream concept, so hear me out. Wait till we get there. Then I'm going to do some adjustments in Streamlabs. It should show up immediately on the screen for you, and you tell me how it looks. You're viewing on a mobile device, right? Or you're on a computer. We need to go to a good bar. Where's the best bar in this town? There's that seedy bar over there. Laptop, okay. So you got horizontal view. That's perfect. Tell me, buddy, do you remember where the Gerald View bar is here?
What's the hurry?
Maybe it's this one. The Gerald View Inn. They got a bar there.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep it away from me.
It's actually not the best bar. I'll talk to that guy now that I'm here. I guess I can...
A long time ago, near a city called...
Let me get a good viewpoint.
Was born quite the scoundrel,
okay, this is good. How do I put away my weapon? X. Now, eventually I will disable the HUD and the whatever. Now that we got the scene set up, let me go into Streamlabs. No, the angle has to be from the other way because my face is angled that way. Trust me, it'll all make sense. I hope I don't shoot anybody by accident every time I enter the game again. Alright, maybe this is good. Let me go into Streamlabs. No, it's gotta be a little more closer, a little front on. Trust me, you'll see what I'm trying to do. I think that's probably good. The chicken might be in the way. I probably have to clear out the counter. But just for now, just to experiment. So basically, I was thinking of doing a stream where, I mean, obviously I'd have to be much further away. Here, I can make myself smaller. So I want to do a stream where, like, I pretend to be, like, I'll put it behind the counter perfectly, right? Get the angle perfect. But I will pretend to be a bartender here in Skyrim, and people just come in, and you talk to me, and I just, like, you know, talk to you about Skyrim lore or something. I went to YouTube and I entered the stream and the chat doesn't work. Odd, it should be working. What did it say? Did it tell you anything? Like, that is not available? But anyway, I was thinking about doing something like this, basically. Just sit here like a bartender or whatever. Right? Something like that would be cool. Obviously, I'd get the angle perfect and everything, and I wouldn't be wearing a hood, and I would probably even do some like little makeup to make me look cel-shaded, more like the characters. And then I'd just be like, "Hi, welcome to the Lions Whatever Tavern. Tell me your problems. Here, take a drink." Something like that. That'd be cool. So, I was thinking about that. This is not the best bar for, like, you know, that, let's try it from this angle. Remove my shit. I'm trying to get rid of that talk thing. I don't want that there, but whatever.
He tried fleeing, he fell on some glass. He woke all the goblins who ran for his ass.
But yeah, I think something... Let's move it a little bit. The snaps are annoying with this. If I move it with the key bindings, it also changes it on the vertical stream, and I don't want to do that because it's all set up perfectly. And you're here in YouTube. Okay, so you did figure it out. It works. I can see your shit. Just trying to fix this. Man, make myself smaller, bro. I'd probably have to restart Streamlabs in order to do this. Last time I did this. But yeah, basically I would just be here. Obviously I'd have to, like, you know, like sit back a little bit, something like this. The microphone probably isn't as strong from back here. Maybe it is. You tell me. Can you hear me just as well, or is the volume less? If I talk like this, because in Streamlabs it's hitting the yellow, which is good. Oh, and I would have to adjust the lighting, right? Like this is not natural lighting, so I'd probably turn this off. This, and it would make it more natural. There you go. That's a little better right there. So yeah, I'll wait for you to respond and talk to me. And the mobile view, I'd have to adjust it too. In mobile, I got myself up top, and down bottom, it's just the empty game screen. So I'd have to center the mobile, put a little blur in the top and the bottom, and center myself like that. I could do that. Let me activate this so people start talking and shit. Put away the bow. Alright, and now we're good.
Straight back to the village, the fiends and their bones. The folks started screaming and ran for their homes. But now
just good? Like it's just okay, you mean? Or it's like acceptable? So I could bring the microphone much closer to my face. As long as you don't see it. Yeah, look, I can do this. Do you see the microphone, or is it still blurred out? I got my beer right here too, so... Hey, they're fucking moving me. They're fucking me up. They're moving my screen. Get out of here. Oh, you assholes, you fucked it up. We buried our Melvin with glory and fame. So yeah, this is one of the ideas I had. I could do something like this. I think that would be pretty cool. Or like set myself up at a table, right? I can even... Only the shadow. What about the shadow? The shadow of the microphone on my thing. Okay, on my chest. Yeah, that's kind of hard to fix. I need to get another key light, I think it's called. Right? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, something like that. It's okay.
And I can even do the voice. Any voice from the game you want, I can pretty much do it.
If you're looking for something more like this, we can also do this voice.
Well met, traveler.
And I can sing better than that mofo.
This is my first day on the job. Tell me, have you ever been a bartender?
Grace me that blessed light, I pray, to your perfect star. Save me, oh quiet one, my
Tell me, friend, you think it's acceptable to drink on the job?
Promise my soul will find peace.
I'll tell you what, I've got some Brumanese cheese that's going rancid. You can buy it on the cheap.
The voice of the Imperial soldier. That one is a little difficult. That one is higher up and you actually have to be loud. The other ones I can do kind of low and it's no problem, but that was like, stop! You've broken the... It's hard to do that one. It's like really hard to get that. But I was working on an Uriel Septim. That one's pretty cool. It's very slow and tranquil. I need to practice that more before I use it. But Ulfric Stormcloak, I can also try to mimic that one. No drinking allowed.
Why not?
What other voices are good? Have you played World of Warcraft? I can do a pretty good what are they called? The fuck are they? Not Morlocks. What the hell is that called? Mirelurks? No, that's from Fallout. What are they fucking called, dude? Those little blue frog things in World of Warcraft. Have you played that game? That bothers me. I need to look that up.
I know smartphones don't exist in Skyrim, but I'm gonna use mine.
Not that man of culture. Okay. Yeah, I used to play WoW. Back when I was a teenager, I got incredibly obese. I did not leave my parents' basement for 2 or 3 years. And I got rid of... They're Murlocs. They're Murlocs. I don't even have to look it up. I didn't even use my phone.
Save me, oh quiet one, my life, let it
Well met, traveler. If you ever want to come to this bar again, be sure to follow Wodenswood.
How does that voice sound? Is the bass good enough on your laptop from what you hear? I downloaded a program called Voice Mod. And obviously they've got a bunch of fake voices. You can sound like Morgan Freeman and stuff, but also you can just kind of fine-tune your own voice and add more bass and depth and stuff to it. So how does this sound to you in particular? On mobile devices, it's quite different. Actually, crispness comes through better on mobile, but when people have actual sound systems or something, you know, like that, it's better with the bass. Alright, let's pull up Streamlabs again, see how this looks. It's like I'm always get obsession with games that make me forget about other games. Well, it's nice. What do you mean by that? Explain that to me. This looks pretty fucking cool. I'm just gonna keep this here and see if we can get like a decent amount of traffic. After the stream ends, I can look at the analytics and I can see exactly how many people decided to sit with us here, because it looks pretty fucking funny. It's set up perfectly. It looks like I'm behind the counter. It's great. This is a good distance. This is fantastic. Again, in the mobile, I need to change it, right? Most of like the instant discovery comes from mobile, not from the horizontal, believe it or not, on YouTube, right? I get like 4 or 5 times more views on the mobile than the horizontal version. So let me fix this right now on the vertical output. And if you also have a cell phone, you can probably check out the vertical on YouTube, but let me do that. This particular scene set in Streamlabs is going to be dedicated to this being the bartender. So let me move this. You probably can't see anything because you're on the desktop, but I'm going to figure it out, see if we can get a bunch of people to come up in here. I need to remove this game capture scene. I need to center this one. Out dragging it. Center on screen. Now I need to move my body on the vertical. Alright. That looks fine. I do need to figure out like another overlay for the additional top and bottom that's now orange, right? But I can do that. I can just, on my free time, duplicate the source again, and then put a nice little shadow overlay that I made in Canva, like a PNG that's kind of partially clear, like transparent background, and that'll work nicely. Here we are. I'm gonna give you a voice. I mean, the internet burst the shit out of me. I can't play online games, and when I am playing a game like Skyrim, for example, I would play it for years. Then, Assassin's Creed. I feel the same way, buddy. I have not gotten into Assassin's Creed yet. I've got a lot of friends who are die-hard fans. I've dabbled. The last one I played was like, took place in the Middle East, like Egypt or something, and that was like, what, 10, 15 years ago? But I do really need to get into that game. They've made enough of those where there's sufficient lore, sufficient culture behind it that I want to get into it. Valorant. I thought about streaming that too, playing that, but no, I decided not to. When I saw when it came out, it was like, what, 2020, 2021? But all of the top players are already established. People know who they're going to watch when they go live streaming. I'm a nobody. So I prefer to stick with the game like this, that I really love, you know? And here I just get to be the bartender. Let me get back into the game so it actually plays the... I'm not going to stay here for long. This is just a social experiment, right? We're seeing how many people are going to click on the stream because they see a player sitting behind the bar. Oh, but those grilled leeks look so good. I could just get some of those leeks.
Well met, traveler. Follow Woden's Wood for more.
I wish I could do some of the female voices. There's like that Scandinavian female voice from the vanilla Skyrim. That's pretty cool. I bet she has that. Girl, you look like that vanilla Scandinavian type. I had a dream. From tears, he said, and then some screams. So motherfucking real.
The light, a land in flames.
Motherfucking flames.
The skies fall down.
Down to the ground.
The dream, it fades away.
You are gay.
I woke to see our empire, once great, now in ruins.
And Kyle said, it just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Well, Assassin's Creed is so great until kind of Odyssey, which is debatable, then Ubisoft fucked it up so hard. What, did they buy the license or something, or they got absorbed and then it was created by Ubisoft? Personally, OFC, with all my opinion, respect to other opinions. Okay, well that happens in a lot of different industries. If you look at car companies, other countries will buy them and they go to shit. So if you're telling me that Ubisoft bought that idea, the license, that concept, and they ruined it, then I will heed that warning and play the originals first.
In every soldier and blade, from peace they have strayed.
I've been trying to get this guy to shut up all night. He just, people keep giving him coins. Keep playing. Made by Ubisoft. It's a Canadian company, right? They do good stuff. What's wrong with that?
Our way home, there's blood on our throne, spreading evil and hate. We pray that it stayed between our family and friends. This fate will ascend, and
All right.
then we shall find our way
Well, they do.
home.
Yeah, they do.
To no one's throne.
Why'd you stop playing? We were enjoying that.
And now, an artist's plea to an empire founded on
Oh,
bloodshed.
what is this?
Until we find our way home to everyone's throne.
I thought it was going to be special dialogue. If you stay long enough, he says something different. That would be cool.
And I've been here all day. He's been singing the same song all day.
From peace they have strayed.
Still think they blew the core of AC. I'll check it out. I'll be the judge of that for myself. See, you know, certain mechanics for certain people. For example, back when I was a teenager, Modern Warfare 2, Halo 1 and 2, Battlefield 2, those were like the top titles at the time. And I exceeded at them incredibly, right? Halo 2 more than Halo 1. Halo 2 felt like a fucking joke for me. It was, you go into any match in Modern Warfare 2 or Halo 2, and I knew I'd come out on top, ultimately. And I know that sounds like bragging, but let me get to the next part of the story. Then comes Black Ops. Then comes Halo 3. Then comes Battlefield 3. And obviously with each game, each installment, all these games, they change the physics, right? They change by a little bit sometimes, how high you can jump, how fast you run, and different things like that. And so that you'll find as a gamer that there are certain games that are just in tune with your natural physics. You can move through the game like nothing. And that was me with Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 2, and Halo 2. But once we got to the 3s and the Black Ops, they changed the physics, they tweaked it just a little bit. And it seems like it made it better for a lot of other people, and then the games really started picking up steam. But for someone like me, it made it more difficult. And so I got discouraged. I stopped playing the FPSs. And I went to things like this, like Skyrim.
And now I'm working in a bar in Bruma.
There's blood on our throne, spreading evil and hate. We pray that it stayed.
What's your favorite FPS you played? You like campaign-wise, single player, and multiplayer-wise. Sometimes it's a different game. For example, the new Battlefield 6. Have you played the campaign? I'm not gonna spoil it. Just tell me, have you?
To no one's throne.
Hey, keep playing.
A long time ago, near a city called home, was born quite the scoundrel, a boy full of storm. Sir Melvin of Skingrad, of glory and fame, our hero and savior, but only.
Haha, buddy, I have a potato. Okay, yeah.
Even a potato can conduct electricity. You can at least power a light bulb, right?
Well, I played Battlefield 6. I still haven't done a YouTube clip. I've been meaning to do one. It's going to be 5 seconds long. Basically, I just go, I can't wait to see what mission is next. And then it says, like, the end. And I'm like, what? The campaign is super short. It's like a quarter of a story. It's ridiculous. It's nothing. It's more like a demo of the different battlefields that you're going to see in multiplayer. GTX 950. I don't even know what that is. How old is that? I think that's like before I even got into computers. Well, if there was any way for me to send you my old RTX 2060, and any way for your current system to be compatible with it, I would totally give it to you. But obviously the shipping is going to cost 10 times more than the actual item, so that's the irony of it. Yeah, I rock NVIDIA too. I just put in, I don't know if I told you, a 5060 Ti. I just got one of those. And I fucked up. There's like a 5060 Ti something little extra, and it's a full PCI. I got the PCI Express, but my motherboard is kind of basic, and it has the full PCI. So I should have got that one. It would have been a little cooler. Like 20 bucks more. I don't know why I didn't do that. And now that I know that there's like 5070s or whatever, I could have gotten that, but it might be overkill, because honestly, I'm rocking a, I don't know how you would say it, like an F14000 Intel processor, like 11th generation. So it's a modest processor for gaming, right? Like it's pretty capable. But I just installed the BlackRock 5 cooler from Be Quiet, and it's like this processor can do anything, like I said, under 60 degrees Celsius. I haven't topped 60. Even in Battlefield Ultra settings, streaming in high definition, it's been super awesome. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna stop this little experiment. I'll take a look and see if there was a viewer spike or anything after this. Let me look right now, because like I don't want to stop this shit. I got like a bunch of people watching me doing this. 4 viewers. What do you say, folks? Do you like this? I could be a bartender. I will fucking dress up. I will actually make it like legit. I probably have to go even a little further back and we can chill. Alright, do you want a drink? What do you want? It's really rude to sit at the bar and not talk to me. Or anybody else in the room, come on, let's chat. We are here. Does this look like a quest? My quest is to get you to open your mouth. I should say, you know, type. I don't know what typing is because this is Bruma and we don't have typing, but if I did know, I would tell you to do it. But come on, type to me. Juice. The juice we're drinking today is from Apple Watch Meadery. It's right up the hill. You can get it right here in Bruma. It's fantastic. But why would you do that? Because you're here. It's nice and warm in the bar. Where's that bard? Why is that bard not playing anymore? We need music. I'm empty. I need another. Yes, music. Thor is right. We need more music. Where is this bard? I will find this bard. Gone. You know what that means? That means I'm going to have to, yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is heavily modded. This is the Nordic Souls mod of Skyrim. It's quite different. Something new I'm trying out. I'm a veteran Skyrim player. I played it for many years, vanilla version, and but console on Xbox. And so I recently re-downloaded it for the PC, and we're having fun with all these different types of mods. So yeah, for now we're trying this new concept of a where's the goddamn music? What I need to do is actually have a playlist in Streamlabs here. And so whenever the bard stops playing, we can do that. Or I can actually make my own playlist of like medieval style music, some Skyrim, some not Skyrim, and also include like regular cafe sounds, you know what I mean? Like clinking plates and glasses and stuff like that. Hear the crackling fire better. People farting in the background, all of that fun stuff. So I think that would be cool. You know, I need to make my bar more authentic. And it helps if I get out of Streamlabs and into the action. Oh shit, I am so sorry. We're all still here, right? Nobody died? I apologize for that. It's my first day on the job. Sorry. Umbrick, my friend. I think you're blocking my view. I agree for the farting part. Someone's humming. Who is doing that annoying humming? Umbrick, is that you? If you sit here at the barkeep, then yes, need music. Yeah, I'll have backups. Because we just had some guy playing for quite some time. And he left. But I will definitely have some of that in the future. Like I said, this is just an experiment to see how it would look. But we're actually going to continue playing the game here a little bit. We're in Bruma. So if you want, you can continue to watch us. Or definitely give me a follow on whatever platform you're viewing me on. And the next time I come here. This isn't even the best bar. This is the closest one in Bruma. Obviously, we're going to choose different bars all around Skyrim and Oblivion. And we're going to make sure we choose the most picturesque ones. This was just a precursor. So, chew! Okay.
Voice?
Okay, so give me a quick 60-second break. I'm gonna go smoke real quick, and when we come back, let's plot this out. I always like to tell people what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell this dude about the death of Brimclaw. We're going to return this cider to this dude here in town. We're going to get payment for this. Oh, buddy, sorry, I don't use Twitch. Now I remember to answer. You should create an account. Why don't you have Twitch? If you're into this kind of stuff, like, that's the platform to check out. So let me smoke, and when I come back, you can tell me why you prefer Kick. I really want to know that. And yeah, so give me a quick 60 seconds. I'll be right back, and we're going to clear up some of these quests. I'm going to leave you guys right here in this bar. This silent bar. What the hell happened to that musician? Alright, I'm back. But yeah, definitely watch me on YouTube if you're gonna watch me. That helps me so much with that hour requirement. Let me break it down for you guys. Okay, so on YouTube, if you want to monetize, you have to get either 10 million shorts views within 90 days or 4,000 legitimate valid YouTube watch hours within 1 year, 365 days, right? And so if you advertise, those aren't legitimate valid watch hours. It's only like organic watch hours. And that comes from long-term video watches. Shorts aren't even included. Once you get monetized, then you make money from your shorts. I seem to be really pretty good at shorts. And so I get lots of watch hours from simple little tiny shorts about any game I make. In the long form content, it's really hard to get views, right? You see videos with lots of views, if those are organic views, that's like really good content. So, long story short, the best way for someone like me to get views is through actual live streaming while I'm sitting here. And so the people that watch me through YouTube, that contributes, it compounds. If I had 2 or 3 diehard fans, people like you, Wolf, watching me while I stream 4, 5, 6 hours, you know, every couple of nights a week, I could easily make that minimum requirement in no time. So that's kind of like what I'm betting on. So it's pretty cool. The system like prevents you from just, you know, like pay to play, like becoming super famous and good. And I'm not trying to become famous, but becoming, you know, recognized. You can't just pay your way. You actually have to put in good content. And Twitch is even harder, right? You can't do any type of promotion on Twitch. So I do have some social media accounts left over from an e-commerce business that I had on Facebook and Instagram. And they've got like 70, 65,000 followers each. So I will use those to do advertising directly to my Twitch. However, in the meantime, my focus is trying to get that YouTube monetization. So if you or anyone else watching from another platform decides to watch me, the one way that you can contribute the most, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to spend $1 or subscribe to anything. Just watch me on YouTube. So anyone who discovers me on Twitch or Kick or Facebook, which I'm also multi-streaming to right now in this moment, please move on to YouTube for me. That would be the greatest thing you could ever do for me. Anyway, so we're going to continue with a couple of these quests and see what's up in Bruma, right? You still here, buddy? You haven't spoken in a while. How's your internet? Oh, you're still there. Well, it's always running around the internet. I'm using my phone data. I lost my Wi-Fi due to financial problems since I'm not working yet, so Kick consume less and kind of load faster than Twitch for me. Yeah, dude, you don't have to watch me on Twitch. It's the YouTube that pays me. Yeah, YouTube is better because they're like king. It's less data all around, and you can also set the streaming quality. So you can do that like, what, 480 or whatever. I don't even know what the lowest is. There's a super low one, but don't do that one. You won't see shit. It'll be pixels. So let's keep with it. Again, I super appreciate you for watching me like this. If you have any friends that like Skyrim as much as you do, and I'm sure you do, right? Somebody like you attract people who like Skyrim. So it'd be cool if they could join in every once in a while too, just till I hit that monetization. And then once I hit that 4,000 watch hour goal, the cool thing is then I start getting paid for the shorts too. So then I don't have to worry about begging people to watch me live stream or watching my long form horizontal videos. I can just make money from the shorts and play, and then cool people like you can join in, and it's all good. So anyone else watching, please, this is not an inside conversation. You're more than welcome to join. My name is Woden's Wood, and hopefully you did hear that spiel and you will watch me on YouTube. So anyway, we're going to continue. We have like 2 quests to turn in here. It's the perfect spot. So let me readjust on Streamlabs my current character positions, my webcam position, so it looks more natural. And then we'll continue. And by the way, everything's for sale. Give me 1 second here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, fuck. I guess I should just revert back to my old... Oh no, does it fuck it up? I think if I start playing, it'll show up, and then I need to... The light is too low. We adjusted the... whatchamacallit, for a little experiment, which was pretty cool, by the way. Thank you for being here for that. Your eyes, I know, the orange is too much. It's ruining the pixels in your laptop. Here, if I start playing, it'll... Oh! No! I didn't mean to do that. No! Stop! God, no.
Look there, a fight.
I surrender.
Stop. No, 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 no. I don't know if you can see, but they just murdered him. Alright, let me look down at the floor. Okay, we good? We have that, but I still have the orange background. It's 1 pixel. 1 big pixel. Alright. I should fix it the way it was. Here, I'm gonna duplicate. My current scene. Or no, the previous one we had. Hold on now.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, I'm not. Now I can move myself back down here. Come on, dude. Why can't I toggle this size increase? Hijo de puta malparido. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's good. A decent size. And, this one. The mobile version. Fuck it. I'll just drag myself down for the rest of the mobile view. You guys can deal with that. This will be another social experiment. We'll see how this works. Make myself big. Mobile. Okay, that's fine. Right? We look good? We're fine? Good. Fabulous. Hair going everywhere. Fuck, dude. Okay, yeah. One more load, and then we're good. Everyone got up. That was just like nuclear fart. Okay. So we're gonna talk to you.
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu. Printed on only the... Thank you very much. You're a lifesaver. You know that? Apple Watch cider is one of our most popular items. Here's your coin. You've more than earned it. And, in fact, here, take a bottle. On the house.
I needed you. I was being a bartender for the first time ever, and you were like taking a dump or something. Where were you? I'm looking for a stolen loot that looks very familiar to that one. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yes?
Can you take a break?
And here I was, just getting warmed up.
Go warm up your mother's bed. I'll be there shortly.
Damnable tavern.
Hmm?
Ha! That isn't going to happen, I'm afraid.
squat filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that?
Another quest. Yes.
Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened at the tavern that night. Take it and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
You say that because you're African, and that he sounds kind of nasally, like a North African.
You know, the
South Africans.
South Africans, they kind of talk like this to the nose. Something like this. You know, you think that it's like a proper British accent, but in reality,
It's very different, the British accent that we as Americans love. That one is annoying to us. But if you think that that makes him a good voice actor because he was annoying, then yes, that makes him good because he was annoying. Anyway, let's continue. But yeah, in the US, we prefer typical London accent, something like that. Something almost like Cockney is quite nice to us. You're the guy I just spoke with?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Can I help you?
Can you? It's like goofy. Yeah, it is goofy. But do you agree? It sounds a little South African-y, right? It's got
of that nasally pitch they got there.
You didn't mean he's good. Thank God. Because I think even Gruma speaks better English than he does.
It's a fair position, at least on a temporary basis.
She does.
The pay's decent, and we get food and free rooms. So I can't complain.
Alright, so we were, reporting our findings to Odious Filius,
If you do, you're cleaning it up yourself.
who is conveniently located right
There's
here.
a scheming thug inside my house. When are you going to do something?
There's a trap door inside your house. You know that. I don't want to march in there in case they're planning an ambush.
There's a trap door inside my house. I didn't realize that until now.
Let's just wait a few minutes and see if the thief decides to try his luck leaving the building before we do anything rash.
Yo, I will fuck him up
Damn it all.
right now.
Scheming thieves can just wander inside while I'm sleeping and steal what little coin I have left to my name. Kinnereth, give me strength.
Ah, you're back. Come, well, we need to talk. As you can see, there's another problem to deal with.
You need someone to do something rash. I am here. I'm all like, boosh! We are going down with this.
So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just wonderful. To be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvane's wild guar chase.
Thank you for subscribing, Charlotte Romblon.
I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your
Oh, God.
investigation turn up any leads about the Count's precious
If you have
artifacts?
interesting NPC mods, now that and entertaining voice acting. Yeah, it is pretty good. Some of it, I've only heard one or two characters where it sounded AI-ish. And you can tell, this is the voice of something pre-generated. But a lot of these are actually pretty good. You are right. So, the thief's going to deliver them to the contact in the Bruma Caverns. That's probably why we couldn't further access Bruma Caverns. We have to report our findings back to Odious Filius, and then we can go into Bruma Caverns. Otherwise, you just kill 4 crabs, and that's it.
You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house.
There we go. Sure. Apparently the trapdoor in Bartram's house leads to the caverns. That's cool. We're gonna go in through that way.
That changes things. Well, at least now we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If it's true, that is. Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard. It's my duty to shoulder the risk. But, well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
You're coming with me. Or I'm coming with you. Who's leading this expedition? Who is the leader of this establishment?
Who do you speak for, sir? Where did you go? You tell me where you go. Who do I follow? Tell me how to get out of here. This is my African accent. Does that sound good to you? Tell me, you're from Tunisia. Is that pretty good? You know, I am a language teacher. This is what I do for a living. I teach English to people from around the world.
Captain of the guard. Just what I need.
He did what?
Go ahead.
Personally, tell me what he did what.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Botrum's house, and why in
Nope,
Oblivion
you
do
don't like
look
my
you're
African
on death's
accent?
doorstep?
I think somewhere in Africa they talk like this. Maybe somewhere in Nigeria.
Me with the cutters. But no, they lied. I gave that guy the artifacts, then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trap door.
I see.
And
Well,
I've
I'm
met
placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvane's
people of the
Sakaviri
Tutsi
artifact
tribe from
collection.
Rwanda, and they
Least you
also
won't
had a
bleed
similar
out in
accent.
here.
You don't think I'm
I'm
good
gonna
at
have to
African
deal with this
accents?
guy,
Now I
slap
feel
him in irons
uncomfortable.
and take him before the
Tell me,
counts.
how do I do a
Finally
proper
get
Tunisian
Carvane off my
accent?
back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there.
In
No
fact,
need to
Tunisia
clear
is
them
the
out.
actual
Not
only
that I'd
country that you can't
complain
tell
if
what
you
accent
did.
they have.
Just grab
There
the
is French
artifacts.
influence
Best
in
of luck.
Tunisia, as in much of northern Africa. I imagine you have something there. I'm pretty good with accents, dude. But you're right, maybe I don't know a Tunisian. I should look that up. I wish there was a way where, like, you could talk with me, bro. Like, do you know anything like that? Where I can set it up so I can hear my chatter's voice. They can send audio clips. Does that exist? Oh, everyone has an accent. You don't say you don't have an accent. Even I have an accent, even though I consider mine one of the most neutral of North America. It's called Mid-Atlantic. Look at this riffraff. All these guys here.
Watch your back outside the city walls. We can't be charging to your aid if a timber wolf catches your scent.
I killed like 50 Timberwolves. I have this memory gem. It's a recording of the events in The Restful Watchman.
Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead. Let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would
¿Quién
be
está hablando?
excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
¿Tú sabes algo de
Perfect.
español o no?
Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over
Marica,
there.
¿quién es?
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Lifts-Her-Tail, you know, from...
Altmer, always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Lifts-Her-Tail.
No hay nadie
What's the meaning of
abriendo
this?
sus bocas.
Lifts-Her-Tail?
Sus
What a
bocas.
ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my!
I imagine.
Zarxus's breath! What an
Did I
oblivion
know a
you're doing.
Tunisian?
I demand that
No.
you put that back on!
She was
Or
from
you'll give me
Egypt.
strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop!
Name the
jiggling
other
about.
countries directly
take this
around
anymore. I
Egypt
think I'm
and
going to faint.
Tunisia.
I think...
What are the neighboring countries?
Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em
Why
special
am I
in
hearing these
Eleanor,
people?
don't they?
Is this like a recording? Was that important? Algeria. No. Algiers, Algeria. I don't know any Algerians. The city of Accra. What country is that located in? Accra or Dakar? Dakar and Accra. Morocco. That's Morocco? Or you're telling me Morocco is close by. Libya. Okay. I've known a few Lebanese people. Lebanese people are quite progressive. Right? I knew a woman, she would wear a hijab, and she was taking fucking tequila shots at the bar. Are you Muslim or not? Alright, we're getting distracted. I'm drinking more than I should. So we're going to... This was the latest development. Talk to Captain Adius about the memory gem's contents. I guess we have to search for it on the... Retrieve the stolen Akaviri artifacts. We have a location for that. I know we advanced that quest, but I don't remember exactly what happened because, you know, drinking. But we're going to actually retrieve the stolen Akaviri artifacts. My 6 fucking thief friends. Why is there a... Do I have to sleep in the bed? Ah, Libya. Okay. So how do you call people from Libya? If Lebanese people are from Lebanon, I feel ignorant, I apologize. But Lebanese? Can you tell me again the city? There's Dakar and there's... Well, Ankara is in Turkey. I know. But Dakar. It's telling me to sleep in this bed. Que we putas. ¿Qué hago? Yeah, Dakar. Yeah, with 2 Ks. D-A-K-K-A-R. Open Bruma Caverns. There was a trapdoor under the bed. I will also include that in a little online tutorial. That's how I gain my followers and subscribers on YouTube and stuff. I just do little tiny tutorials, things like that. Like, right? That was like difficult. We wasted like minutes doing that. And so I'm going to show people that in the future, when you're doing this quest, you know, talk to the Captain Adius about the memory gem's contents. And you get here to this location. In the Bruma Caverns. We got there. We got teleported there. Actually, right? The guy said he had a way to teleport us there. Baltram the Hammer's house, right in Bruma. That's how we got there. It wasn't teleportation. It was a little trapdoor. Oh, you look so cool. You got so much crap, dude. Look at the size of that hilt. Senegal. In Dakar. Okay. And that's probably further south. Ooh, tell me, what do you know of Senegal? Me, I come from Nigeria. No, but it's actually my dream to go to Kenya and Ethiopia. The highlands of Kenya and Ethiopia. I feel like that would be... That's one of my bucket list items. You know what a bucket list is? In the US, we have an expression. To kick the bucket. It means to die. And so we have something called a bucket list. And what that means is a list of things you want to do before you die. And so one of my bucket list items was going to Machu Picchu in Peru. South America. And I did that. I got to achieve that. And I cried when I got there. That shit was so beautiful. And so it's nice to cross off items from your bucket list. And one of them that's always been there is like the Kenyan Ethiopian highlands. And so I can't wait to cross that item off my bucket list someday. Another item on my bucket list, complete every single goddamn quest in Skyrim. So we are going to do that together. With the help of this badass bitch who's wielding like 20 freaking swords. Here we go. And this ragtag crew. Where's my horse? I'm surprised he's not down here. Another shit pit. How many people are watching me? Or anyone besides you? It's tough some nights, right? A couple. On different platforms. Nobody talking.
Speak now. Speak to me. How dare you enter my sanctum without addressing me? I said talk.
It's not working. I can't threaten them. I can't encourage them. I can't.
You listen here, boy. Boy, follow me.
Pretty good, huh? I could have been a voice actor. However, nowadays with AI,
it is no problem to create a voice just like mine with a computer.
You see talent. There is no talent in this modern world.
Talent. I show you antiquity.
Actually, that's the first God of War I started playing, was the Ragnarok. I haven't played any before, but now that I'm almost complete with Ragnarok, I think I'm going to go back and play the other ones. That's something I should stream too, because that kind of falls in line with what I want to do. The only problem is, I love open world games like Fallout and Skyrim, where the ragdoll physics allow for crazy things to happen, right? We've seen some funny things together, you and I. So when you play something like God of War or Assassin's Creed or Prince of Persia, nothing funny is ever going to happen. But in games like this, right, people go flying sideways and this and that. It's pretty cool. So, anyway, yeah, voice acting, it's a dying thing. If I had been born maybe 10 years earlier, 20 years earlier, I could have done that. You know, just like the other things like
EA Sports. It's in the game. Taken the flag. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Taken the lead. Kill-tacular. Kilimanjaro. Killing spree.
all of that fun stuff. But anyway, that's that. So, I'm going to take a quick 60-second smoke break again, because I love smoking when I play Skyrim. This is called Smoke Rim. So that should be my actual gamer tag. I should switch it to Smoke Rim. But it's actually pretty cool. Give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back. We're going to continue diving through this cave, and we need to clear up all these Bruma quests. I'm fearful, dude. Tell me, should I destroy Bruma and do all of it in one go and then go back to Skyrim? From what I heard, Nordic Souls, like, they scale the leveling, so I don't have to worry about coming back to, you know, the Whiterun area and being super overpowered for the quests. Do you think that's true, or you know anything about it? You need like 5 minutes. What do you mean? You need a 5-minute break? You gonna take a piss? Anyway, if you have an answer to that question, do you think it's like... Anyway, yeah, so give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. I almost need to increase the difficulty. You need 5 minutes for smoking. Tell me, my friend, in Tunisia, you smoke the green smoke. You smoke, you know what this is? The green? The ganja. Oh, it's not tobacco. Yeah. A normal one. My friend, a normal one where I come from is the green one. Tobacco. Tobacco is very good. No, when I smoke, I mix. I do 50-50 mix, right? With the green and the tobacco. They're two herbs that have been grown side by side together for many, many centuries. They complement each other. But I imagine in Tunisia, as in other African countries and other less progressive countries around the world, there is a significant, it's a crime, right? Yeah, exactly. It's not allowed here. You can't grow it. You can't smoke it. You can't possess it. Yeah, that's changing. So, that is the problem. You had the Arab Spring and you did not allow for the legalization of the marijuana in your country. That is the problem. You guys did everything. You changed the government. You changed everything. And you forgot to legalize the marijuana. You're still under Muslim rule. It is primarily a Muslim. It's dictated by Sharia law. Or just in the past, historically, culturally, it's not accepted. I used to practice Islam for several years, so if you are a Muslim, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Obviously, I know it does. Alhamdulillah. You know, like, Bismillah, forget the prayers. Tell me, where you live, do you hear the call to prayer, the adhan, every day? Allahu Akbar! Like something like that, like the Call of Duty maps? No, it is democratic, but still those things is not allowed. Fair enough. So you have moved on from pure Sharia law, a dictatorship, onto a democratic state, which is primarily Muslim ruled. So Muslim rules still guide your country, just the same as the US. We have what's called the separation of church and state. The government, the state, is supposed to be different from the church, right? That is something the founding fathers of the US thought was like really crucial to a good, healthy country. And yet, throughout the years, we've seen sort of like a mix sometimes. You know, oh, you can't teach about evolution in schools, or you can't have abortions, or you can't have this or that. So like that's a problem we have. But in general, in our constitution, in our actual document that made our country, it says there should be a complete distinction, and that was very smart. But I know in a lot of other countries, especially Middle Eastern countries, you guys, the distinction is not as clear. Wassalam. Okay. Walaikum assalam. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Do you pray? Are you a practicing Muslim? I still follow some of the fatwas of Muhammad, peace be upon him. I still follow some of them. He had some pretty good things. Of course. I am. I am. I cannot. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely. Assalamu alaikum. I really mean that. I bet you're surprised I know anything about your religion, right? Ooh, fucking American from the countryside, from the mountains. Yes, peace be upon him. What's the actual phrase? Subhanallah? Something like that? Right. And how do you say if God wills? Ish. Like, I will finish this business deal. God willing. Ishta Allah. I forget what it is. Inshallah. Inshallah. That's what it is. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Great. Now fucking the FBI is gonna think I'm a terrorist. Oh, he's turning jihadi. Inshallah. No, they won't believe that. But no, I studied it. I had several copies of the Quran. I had a prayer rug. I demanded my school give me a safe place to pray when I was a teenager. I made it difficult for them, right? And it was weird, dude. I grew up in a small mountain town in the US, and like nobody's a Muslim in that town. I mean, in that state, in Vermont, there was one mosque in the entire state. So, I mean, if you were a Muslim and you wanted to travel to the mosque for Ramadan or something like that, you have to drive super, super far. And so, yeah, for the prayers, I remember I made my school give me a private space to do the prayers and the ablutions. I did not read all of the Quran. I read some of it, like a summary. I read more of the fatwas of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I enjoyed that. Very interesting. From a psychological standpoint, it appears like, and this is no insult on the Prophet, it appears like he had some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder, right? What we call, those are people who have to flick a light switch on or off 3 times, or they have to lock their door on and off 3 times or something like that. And so I noticed with the Prophet Muhammad, he does everything in sets of 3, and he also starts with his right side. So when you do the ablutions, you start with the right nostril, you do the right ear, the right this and the right that, and you sleep on your right side, and everything is on the right. So I believe it is one of those mental conditions. However, science proves that a lot of what he said is actually correct. It's better for the heart to sleep on the right side. It's better for certain things to start with the right? Most of us are right-handed. So it's very interesting, that whole standpoint. I know a lot of Muslims don't want to explore that because, considering it to be a mental illness, not an illness, but like a mental distortion for them, that would be like dishonoring the Prophet. But me, from like the standpoint of, from an outsider, I can see this guy clearly had OCD. Clearly had OCD tendencies. And even still, the way that, the fatwas are presented, it doesn't make them any less relevant. So, pretty cool, no? Yeah, so I like the fatwas. I enjoy the Quran. I did the prayers. I was praying, 5 times a day. I did that for maybe 1 year, I think I did. That was on my quest for God. I did not find him, right? So, someone like me, I don't expect God to speak to me, right? If I'm searching for Allah, I don't expect him to be like, my son, come out to me, something like that, So, but I did not find God in Christianity. I did not find God in Islam, and I did not even bother with Judaism. So for now, I'm agnostic, which means I do not deny the existence of God, but I question who that God is. So there you go. Now you know more about me. But I am well versed in Islam and the traditions of Islam too. My Islamic name would be Amir. And Derek means great leader, great ruler of people in Old Germanic. So the closest translation in Arabic would be Amir, right? Also, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. All of that jazz. Not only for Muhammad, but all prophets, we believe they do not just speak from the mind, but it's more indirectly from the God. Correct, Muhammad was the last prophet. He declared there would be no prophets after him. Yeah, that's good to know. You know more about me. I'm quite cultured, right? I don't say I'm super intelligent, but I explored that religion thoroughly. For me, it's lore. It's like Skyrim lore, but it's real world, so it's like super special. But what stopped me from becoming a practicing Muslim in adulthood? Probably the smoking of weed. I understood it was a direct conflict with being a devout Muslim. Yes, the rigidity, the structure is nice, right? Some people think praying 5 times a day is kind of rigid. It is, it's extremely rigid, but it allows you to form your life around your religion. So if that is your goal, that's perfect. Like, what else can you ask for? So, it's great. But, let's see. There is some issues with sexism. I consider myself a very progressive person. And so some of the issues with that. For example, one of the fatwas is, if a man and woman are angry and they have an argument and they go to bed and they do not fix the argument, the woman will die in hell. She will burn in hell, right? That's one of the things, right? So if you have an argument and you go to bed like that, the woman is going to die in hell. So I totally agree the whole first point. Like, if you have an argument together, you should like resolve it and then go to sleep. That's super healthy for a relationship. But just that additional information in that fatwa, like the woman is gonna die if you don't fix the argument. Like, that bothers me. Is that a part of the Tunisian? From what I've read in some Islamic countries, that is also a rule. That if you have an argument with the wife and you don't resolve it before you go to sleep, the wife is going to burn in hell when she dies. So it encourages the females to resolve conflicts with their husbands before they sleep. It might not be in all countries. Let me know. Is that something in Tunisia, or it doesn't exist? It's not like that. Okay. Or I know there is... Explain to me the sects. The name of the sects. There's Sharia. And then there's... No, sorry. Sehadi and something else. What is that? There's like 2 different types. What is the... There's the more strict original type, and then like the more progressive, normal, realistic type of Islam. Like, I know some of the countries practice that really strict type of Islam. And what was the original divergence? It was because some people, Sunni and Shias, exactly, yes, that one. So I know that some people wanted to follow the son of Muhammad, and Muhammad himself proclaimed, no, you do not follow my son like a lineage, like a kingdomship. You follow who I choose as my successor. And that was one of his apostles. I don't know what you call it, but apostles. And so he chose that, and that is the split, right? Between Sunni and Shia. My question is, why aren't there more people watching us in this stream? Like, this shit is interesting. We are combining Skyrim lore with Sunni and Shia lore. Like, that's fucking fantastic. What else can you ask for, bro? I personally deflect that, and I don't believe it's like there was no Sunni or Shia. You don't believe there was ever a divergence in Islam between following the son of the Prophet and following the one appointed by the Prophet. From what I remember, the guidance of Islam diverged much after, between the two of them, between the son of the Prophet and between that who he appointed. No, there was. Explain. Use more words. Help me to understand how the Tunisians view this, because from what I considered, you follow what whom Muhammad told you to follow, not his son. Why would you ever listen to that? We don't need dynasties in this world. We never did. I've never been like that. Well, yeah, the original Islam followed Muhammad, but after he died, you needed a leader, someone to continue. Someone who helped to further extend the lore the foundation of Islam. But whom do you believe was right? Muhammad didn't have a son. Then who was the other guy? Then, please, I must have forgotten. I know that the whole divergence came because Muhammad wanted somebody to be his successor, right? To guide the religion. And another group of people wanted somebody else to be the successor because of his relation to him or something. What was that? If it wasn't his son. Seriously, we need a voice call for that. Yeah, I apologize. We can definitely do that. That would be actually cool if in the future, I can get you on like a Zoom call or something, and then your voice can be in my game, and then as I play, you can talk, and that would be super cool. His friend, the successor. Yeah, so the majority of Muslims choose to follow whom he chose as a successor, right? Like, continue the religion. And in America, what we believe is that the people who choose the other person, those are the extremists, right? The ones who want to death to America, bomb America, you know, something like that. So that's that. Is this person just messaging me now? Oh no, it's just stuck there in my chat. Okay. Alright, so enough about Islam. Didn't even choose who will lead after him. I thought he did. That was the whole strife. He chose somebody. He's like, this guy, listen to whatever he says. And then some people were like, oh no, this guy is closer to you, or he's got more authority because of that, and we're going to follow him. That was the whole strife between Shia and Sunni. I could have sworn. I need to brush up on that. That is some pretty cool, like, real world lore. I like that stuff. Anyway, we're going to continue with this, this expedition. Wait one moment. How's this beer smell? That's good. That's absolute BS. Oh, okay. Interesting. I want you to tell me more about this. Like I said, we have to set up some kind of audio stream so you can do like live commentary. And Woden's Wood takes an arrow to the chest. Something like that. Alright, folks. Let me tell you a little more about Skyrim and Islam. Yeah. Yes! That would be super cool. Inshallah. Can't forget. Inshallah. So, anyway, give me a quick 60 seconds. I'm gonna go smoke again. And, inshallah, my computer and everything will still be working when I come back. And we can continue with this. And tell your buddies. You found a gringo. You found a white person from the US who is well versed in Islamic culture and is embracing of Muslims, right? Somebody who practiced Islam loosely for a few years, right? So yeah, I'll be right back. Was it you or somebody else that told me I should play horror games, right? I like to jump and scream whenever I see something scary. So, I know you said you have a potato of a PC, but it would be cool if we could find some game that's like low resource intensive. We can play co-op, right? They're coming out with these new horror games that are co-op and stuff. That would be cool to do. They're not even well-versed. Not me. Well-versed how? In English? I am an English teacher. You guys can take lessons from me. Yeah, I heard Tunisia is actually really progressive as far as Islamic countries are concerned. Yeah, I'm glad it's not like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, because me saying like, Allahu Akbar, or Subhanallah, like people, that would definitely get me red flagged for terrorist. I have played a lot of Call of Duty too, so I'm familiar with the Adhan. Yeah, and it's gotta be super muffled. It's gotta be like, Allah Akbar, Allah, and then gunshots, explosions. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. Sniper, 50 meters ahead. They didn't work hard to ruin the image of Islam. That was just a reflection of what happened in society. Didn't perpetuate it. Tell me, in Tunisia, I bet you have amazing seafood. What is the best seafood dish in Tunisia? If I go to a coastal restaurant, a coastal city in Tunisia, what am I ordering at a seaside bistro? Isn't that crazy? That's not my Skyrim voice. That's just like my voice after smoking. Alright, so where were we? Why can't I see myself? Ching! Your lord is here. How am I supposed to translate this? What is that? Shrimp? Tell me, what does it look like? I'm barely making sentences. No, dude, you're actually really good at English. Do not limit yourself, please. As a language teacher, that's like the #1 problem my students have. They speak very good English, and they are not confident. So you've been very coherent this entire conversation. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm gonna open up the game. Change out my fire arrows. We're going to keep playing to entertain the other people, and we can continue to talk about the finer points of Tunisian cuisine and Islam. We have that. One glass arrow. We will shoot this one glass arrow next. Spaghetti with Corvette. A Corvette is a very fast 8-cylinder sports coupe produced by Chevrolet in the United States. So you gotta find a better translation than Corvette, buddy. Because for me, that's a car that goes vroom vroom. And it goes vroom vroom very good. You're telling me pasta is a staple in Tunisian cuisine? Not rice or something? No other starch? Damn it. Okay, like a prawn. Well, then prawns. Pretty good. Oh, damn it. I know in Spanish cuisine from Spain and Morocco, they use a lot of octopus. Is that common there too? Influence of French, which I hate it really bad. French cuisine is considered good. Looking at shit pit. Couscous. It's an infestation of couscous. Speaking of which, I will eat some hummus. And pita chips. I assume hummus is popular in your country, no? Like peas. Garbanzo peas. Bavette in French means shrimp. Okay, I didn't know that. Come again, he says. Hummus. Like garbanzos, chickpeas, stirred up hummus. You must have it. How would you say it? Yeah, hummus. Not part of Tunisian cuisine? How unfortunate. It's not known here. My god. That's like the one thing I would want to order if I was in Tunisia. I feel like some good ass hummus would come from Tunisia. What do you have that's a similar dip? Something you can put things in, like bread. I imagine you have a type of flatbread, like Indian naan. Or what's the North African equivalent? Some type of unleavened bread, really fat, like flatbread. Like pitas. Pita bread. Oh yeah. Okay. Look that up. I like learning. So. See. It looks like they're stuffed though. Louis. Because the fatiere, it looks like something like what's the word? The Pakistani, what do they call it? Pakistani empanada. Samosas. Looks like a samosa from Pakistan. But you said, let's see. Malui. Tunisian flatbread. Yep, that's what it is. So in the US, we take like the equivalent of the malui and we dry it. So it's like nice and crispy. And then you take that with the hummus and it's a combination. So good. But it looks like you can also fill them like empanadas, like in Colombia. You put, it says spicy tomato filled Tunisian flatbreads. Seems like all cultures have some type of simple bread like that. Tabouna bread of Tunisia. They call those arepas in South America. In Colombia. They look just like arepas. It's the same thing. The cooking method is interesting. Around the pot. Traditional one. Yeah, it looks like it. I would try that. I would eat that. Alright. Okay. Be careful to say tabuna in another Arab country. It's a really bad word. It's the same in Colombia. There is a cookie, like a little dessert pastry, called cuca. La cuca. And cuca, también, also means vagina. So maybe it's the same thing in Tunisia. Tabuna. If I go to Qatar and I ask for tabuna, I think I'm asking for pussy. Okay, yeah. God damn, I didn't think there were any traps here. Damn it, stop! What the fuck? Okay. What is this? Little... There's nothing here.
Had another disagreement with the boss. I should have ordered the tank then. It was me that grabbed the gun.
Oh well.
What's going on here? Oh, look what we have here. I used to be a hero. Just what I needed to fucking...
How am I overweight? Finally, all of the little shit has put me overweight. Yeah, I should. You're right. Let's go. We've already been through all of this, right? Now it's truly cleared. What was that? Alright, Chief. I think I'm gonna have to call it. I have to get up early tomorrow and teach. But we did our dirty work here in this cave. Exit. You remember where the exit is? We got in through someone's basement. Yeah, that would be nice. I'd like to get back to school. If I can get out of here. I'll figure that out, and once we're out of here, go back to the normal stuff. Alright? I will see you tomorrow. Cave sucks. Alright, yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. I got it, it's right here. Peace out, bro.